Great news, because New Game Plus is upon us and likely coming very soon. So let's discuss that and some more things that are going on in the game right now. And what we saw during yesterday's AC3 remastered trailer is not all there is to it. So let's get into it. If you enjoyed that, then a like would be super appreciated. And let's go. We will of course try and get the freaking Hades Lieutenant as well, as we do at the end of every Assassin's Creed Odyssey video. I still don't have him. And to record that part of the video, I use the Elgato HD60S capture device that I put between my PC and console, and the fact that it has zero delay really helps with the immediate reaction to opening those GIFs. They sent me one, so I really appreciate that a lot. I actually use it to record most of the gameplay that you see in these videos as well. So thanks Elgato, and now on to that New Game Plus news. Because being able to replay Odyssey with all your gear, current level and the ability points you collected is something we've wanted since launch, and it looks like we don't have to wait that long anymore. Over on Twitter, the official Assassin's Creed account noted that they would share more information on the New Game Plus mode in the February monthly update video and the article as well that is slated to release next week. So yes, that basically confirms that the New Game Plus mode is coming this month, because I don't think we've ever seen a monthly post talking about content that would not come that month. So yes, this is huge, and I would go as far as to say that the New Game Plus mode is likely part of the new update that I expect to hit next week. The last big update namely released more than a month ago at this point, and Ubisoft always prepares new content in advance that then unlocks on a Tuesday. For example, the big 1.12 update that added the new mercenary tiers and the Hephaestus workshop also added the Brothers Seduction Lost Tales of Greece mission that is still not live yet. I think that will launch on February 12th at the time of the weekly reset, and you can of course go to the Eagles of the Olympian store and then look at the timer, and when that goes to 0, that's when the weekly reset happens. And that's when I think the Brothers Seduction mission will also be available. But after that, all the content that was added with update 1.12 almost a month ago is live in the game. So then they need a new patch to add content for the coming weeks. Think of new item packs and also mercenaries and legendary ships for the live events, etc. So yeah, I think February is a really safe bet, but when, still not sure. I think next week, but of course could be later as well. I think we can both agree that the New Game Plus mode in Assassin's Creed Odyssey will be more special than in Origins, since you can now make different choices and see how those play out. Also cool is that if you are already level 50 or higher, you should be able to go everywhere in the world without having the higher level enemies like instantly kill you, as was the case of course with a regular new game. Because of course the highest level that the enemies can be in a zone is level 50, so if you are already level 50 or higher, then it will scale to your level, so be the same in every region. Of course, I still think you have to complete Kefalonia before you can like leave the world and explore everything, but I think you will be able to go everywhere immediately. That's pretty cool. And also, that means that you can easily follow all the main story missions without having to level up first. I'm curious if they will raise the level cap again with this update to level 90 or something. Malone fought some level 72 enemies today on a ship, and also in a conquest battle. A bug or maybe a hint for what is to come. It could of course also be that the mastery level system that is in place right now, so if you're not familiar, if you hit level 70, then you can still earn XP, and every time you fill your XP bar, you get a new mastery level and also a new ability point. And then every time you increase your mastery level, it takes 10,000 more XP to fill the bar again. So it could be that they never increase the level cap and that we only can get like mastery levels, but that would mean that we get no more upgrades and higher level perks, and I kinda liked the level increase because of that, but we will see. What I really hope they add is extra value to the gear items that you can earn in the New Game Plus mode. That going after the cultist again also rewards you with a better version of the legendary gear that you already got. Because of course every branch of cultist has their own legendary gear set, but if it's just the same armor set than you already got, then it kind of eliminates the one big purpose of going after these targets. So hopefully they maybe add an extra engraving slot. Something like that would be pretty cool, otherwise you will just be playing through the New Game Plus mode with the same loadout and getting gear items that you already have. And yeah, you cannot even get duplicate legendary items, so that means that you then get no reward from these cultists. I'm curious to see how they will do it. With Origins I was kind of let down that there were no better weapons or something, so yeah, there was really no gear to get in the New Game Plus mode. You did get a special reward though for playing through the whole story again, a really cool looking outfit outfit. So hopefully they at least have something like that for Odyssey, a reward for completing like the main story, or maybe killing all the cultists again, a unique item, a new gear set, a new weapon, something like that. Fingers crossed. I mean, we already know that we can get a free new legendary armor set soon, the Abomination set, and I would not be surprised if that event kicked off this month with one of the hard mode versions of the mythical creatures that would then give one piece of this legendary gear set. The Discovery Tour is also something that still needs to happen. With Origins we saw that in the same month as the New Game Plus mode, both also in February, so could be that we see that in the February content video as well. Again, that would be next week. I will of course keep a close eye out and make a video once they share more info. Hopefully in that new update they also fix the exclamation mark that keeps like showing up while we of course have nothing new in our inventory. We now got Blackenheimer MC Bubble Tin, and I hope I pronounced that right, with a theory in the comments of a recent YouTube video saying that going back to your underclothing that you of course did at the end of episode 2 of the Legacy of the First Blade force you to remove all your current gear again, and that is why this exclamation mark is still there. Could be a theory for sure, but again, let's hope that we don't see that when we don't have any new items in our inventory. I know some people, I'm like fine with it, I can live with it, but I know some people really go crazy because of this. So again, hopefully a fix is inbound. There also seems to be a bug right now where after a certain point you are not awarded any ability points anymore. We got Hangtime 1984, who reached mastery level 87. That is really high indeed, so congrats. But while it says that he gained 1 ability point, he does not see that ability point in his ability window. Like 0 ability points still. People found this bug as well on PC, and it seems to happen after you reach a certain amount of ability points. We see that Hangtime 1984 has 207 ability points in total, but yeah, there seems to be way more to unlock, so you should be able to get more than that, right? So again, curious to see what the new features of the next update will be, but also if they address some of these issues. Then some Assassin's Creed 3 info, because we yesterday of course saw the awesome trailer, made a video on that too, and over on Reddit we got Dominic, the community manager, noting that they will discuss details about the enhanced gameplay mechanics as well, but later on. Because yes, after the trailer that focused on the graphics comparison, people were also wondering what happened to the improved gameplay mechanics that were made based on feedback after the release of the original Assassin's Creed 3, because those will be enhanced. Again, more details, maybe another trailer diving deep into that in the future. And that should really show that this is more of a remaster than Assassin's Creed Rogue Remastered that we of course saw last year. So yes, again, quiet before the storm. Next week is the February content update. New Game Plus maybe already or a little bit later. I will of course keep you up to date here, so totally subscribe for everything Odyssey if you haven't already. Like the video to support the channel, and as we discussed earlier in the video, let's now get the Hades Lieutenant, or at least try and get the freaking Hades Lieutenants. And I also have a question for you, so let's just go to the Echoes of the Olympian store. Yes, other people already got the Hades Lieutenants, I still am searching. Let's try. So I showed you yesterday the picture of Yumi who got the Hades Lieutenant, totally not jealous at all. Anyway, he said, how are you going to end your videos when you finally get him? And I really haven't thought about this, because the chance that I get him I still think is pretty slim, although realistically, there should be a chance, of course. I'm not sure, so I want to know in the comments down below, what should I do if if I don't get... This is amazing. Come on, no, really? I was joking the last time when I said, I'm gonna get all the blue items first, and then the legendary items. Well, here we are, Ram X. Freaking blue item again. This counts as a legendary drop. Yeah, that sucks. So now this item, obviously, that I'm going to open right now, is gonna be an epic. Yeah, Spartan breastplate, 100 damage, elemental build-up. So I guess I got all the special sort of looks for my heavy bladed weapon now. I mean, you're still gonna die, of course, but no. Now I only need some lieutenants. It's really that is really it. I only need some lieutenants. So every time I get a legendary drop, it's going to be a lieutenant, but we don't know what lieutenants that will be with. just 1 out of, I think, 6 or 8 at this point, that it will be the Hades Lieutenant. But yeah, what do you want to see after this? I mean, then I already got like most of the content, so, but yeah. Again, maybe when I get the Hades Lieutenant, it will be like 2020 or something. I don't know. But I will, of course, continue my search here. So totally subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Like the video to support the channel. And check out my recent video on Assassin's Creed 3 Remastered with that full trailer if you want. Or my recent Odyssey video on this armor set that you see right here. Except for the Minotaur head. That is like different. But yeah, this armor set just released. I do my full like review of it. You can watch that by clicking on the screen. And I will, of course, speak to you next time. Goodbye.